Hey YouTube, Shinkenger here with a review of the S.H.Figuarts Fuwa Juzo from Samurai Sentai Shinkenger. For you American folk or Power Ranger fans, this is Deker from Power Ranger Samurai or Super Samurai. So here is the box. Just a quick thing about the whole Samurai thing. If you're a Samurai fan and you want to get a hold of this figure, you're going to have to go through Japanese middlemen or stores like Mandarake. I think Big Bad Toy Store might sell the exclusives and stuff too. So you're going to have to go through a store like that. This one will not be at Toys R Us or anything like Red and Gold were, because this is a Tamashii Web Exclusive in Japan. So Bluefin doesn't have legality to distribute it over here without prior contracts and such. So, as I rambled about that, we took a look at the box, Fuwa Juzo face here, and it's really awesome. So we'll just go ahead and slide that back there, and take a look at the figure. So, Juzo is Takeru's Shinkenred's rival in Shinkenger, and he is just all sorts of really cool. Probably one of my favorite characters in both Samurai and Shinkenger. So I'm really glad that this figure got released. It's rare that we get a really good villain toy, and I'm glad that Juzo was one of the ones that we got, because not only does it satisfy the Power Ranger fan in me, it satisfies the Shinkenger fan in me as well. So it's kind of a double dose of awesome. And despite the fact of how just armored this guy is, he's got a lot of articulation, and it just doesn't really hinder anything because of the way that the shoulder pads are designed. So he's got the full rotation in his arms, double joint, the swivel. Despite his large skull thing, absolutely full rotation in the neck. Can't look up that far, but he can look down a fair amount. That's always a plus. Hip articulation, he's got the fairly typical hip joint down here. Not too much thigh rotation, which is a little bit sad, but I mean, he can kick to the best of them, so that's not particularly a problem. Double joint right there at the knee, and then the plastic ball joint for the ankle, and then the toe swivel, obviously. The sculpt on this guy is absolutely gorgeous. The one thing that's really good about the villain figures is that they usually have very eccentric designs that just translate really well into a figure, and Juzo is one of them. You've got this beautiful, I want to see if I can get this just a little bit more up close, absolutely beautiful head sculpt design. You've got like this rugged skull look underneath the red visor, and that looks absolutely great. And then it translates down into the chest, where you've got that design here as well. Plus you've got the jewels on the sides and the arms and everything. It just looks absolutely gorgeous. My only complaint about the figure is when you spin it around. Now this might be accurate to the show. I admittedly haven't seen Shinkenger in quite a while, and Samurai's been on hiatus since God knows how long. So I haven't really particularly seen Juzo's backside recently, but I don't remember him being this dirty. But regardless of how it overall looks to the toy, the wash on this is absolutely great. It's a very gradient wash. It's not overbearing anywhere in particular. And accurate or not, it looks really, really good. And you can pop off Uramasa's sheath system thing, just like that. So now you have the spinal cord back there and stuff too. So just absolutely great figure, and one of my favorite Figuarts to be released this year, I think. Just because I'm such a huge fan of Deker and Juzo, and I just love the design in general. So here is Uramasa in its sheath. It doesn't come with the cloth or anything, because you usually carried it wrapped in a cloth. It doesn't come with that. This is completely removable. It's just the peg that goes into his back, the little claw thing. So that's removable from the sheath as well, but you're always stuck with these pegs in here. Here's Uramasa in general. Really long, and I'm sure that makes the ladies happy. Jokes aside, Very, very, very well done. Nice metallic red and Bandai trademark silver. Long sheath, so you can do a two-handed style. Just overall, absolutely great looking sword. I'll keep that out since I'm probably going to pose it with him. You have a broken Uramasa, as seen in the show when it broke. So you've got a broken one. The Nanashi sword that he used when Uramasa was being repaired. So you got that. Then you've got two weapon holding hands and two relaxed hands. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get him in a pose of some sort. So we're going to do something pretty simple for now, just because my imagination's dead at the moment. Absolutely great figure. I love it. I love it a lot. It's said that it was exclusive, meaning that you're going to have to pay a little bit more on the aftermarket than you would for a normal retail release. But I honestly think he's worth it. If you're a fan of Shinkenger, Power Ranger Samurai, Juzo, Deker, whatever, by all means pick up this figure. Outside of a slightly loose right hip joint, I don't have a problem with the figure at all. I think the backwash on his back that's what I meant by backwash, is absolutely great. And accurate or not, it looks absolutely gorgeous. All of the lines on his armor are detailed in with black, and the red jewels covering, or the red clear plastic covering the chest and the shoulders and the belt and his head just look so well done that I can't help but recommend this figure. Probably one of my favorite figures to come out this year so far. Just looks absolutely great, and it really shows how far Figuarts have come. So like I said, if you are a fan, track this figure down. Honestly, I think one of the best, personally. So you can check out shukenshinobi.com for the latest updates, my reviews and hauls, and of course, check out Riders, Rangers, and Rambles.com, the podcast bringing you the latest Toku news in the craziest way possible. So take care and have a great one. Bye.